You thought we had a busy household with 3 kids growing up? Crystal and James have had foster kids, adopted kids, and their daughter in here. 30 kids in this house.
Wow, it's a house then that you want to have function well for you.
Hello!
Hello.
This house looks like it's meticulously maintained.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So right now, is it just the 6 of you in the house, or are there 30 others hiding?
It's just the 6 of us in the house.
Who's the troublemaker?
Brandon.
Thank you for being honest. Why are you looking to stay here?
So a long time ago, we both worked, and it just, as our family began to grow, we found it was important for us to downsize and get something so that we could do one income. So we moved in this house. We love it. We still love it, and so we want to renovate it and stay.
Downsizing with all these kids so Crystal could stay at home, that's an amazing story.
Yeah, and there's 17 years of incredible memories in this house, so I can see why they want to make it their forever home. Why don't you guys hang out here, and if you want to tour us through, that'd be great.
Cool, thank
right.
you. Come on.
Come on in. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is our living room.
I love the photos.
Oh, thank you. Coincidentally, these are the homes that I grew up in. My grandfather was the original sales manager.
Oh, wait a sec. Is that you as a little girl?
It is me.
You were the sales model for this house.
I was like 4.
That's amazing.
Hold on, wait, let me look a sec, and then look here.
Yeah.
You haven't changed a
Thank
bit.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Looking at some of the decor pieces throughout, this says exactly what your style is. Home sweet country home.
Yes.
Because it does feel like a country home. We grew up in a country house.
How'd you like to live a little bit in the city?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, I love modern.
Okay,
nice.
great. Would you be okay if we painted the outside of the house to update that country blue?
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely, we would love that.
Me too.
I have a feeling that you also love whatever she loves because you're a great husband.
But what I like with this house, the way it's laid out, is this gives you a good-sized living space, but then
Yes.
you also have another one right over here.
Oh, from the blue room to the red room.
So you have 4 bedrooms in the house, but sometimes you have more kids than bedrooms. Do you ever use this as somewhere to sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have our kids who are come home from college, or our adult daughter and her husband and our grandchildren, and they said they won't stay here because it's open and they want it closed off. They said it's not enough privacy, so then they try to find somewhere else to stay, and we would love for them to stay here.
When you're allocating real estate in the home to what you're going to use it for, do you spend more time watching TV or looking through scrapbooks?
Watching TV.
Exactly.
He's not saying it, but he really wants a big screen TV on that wall.
Thank you.
Are you okay to tone down the red?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In red, you kind of wake up and you're like, ah! And so I do see kind of a hidden hallway over here.
Yes.
Is this your
Laundry.
Right.
This is the biggest laundry room I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yes, except that because when this was put in, the plumbing wasn't adjusted to fit both washers, so it leaks if you do both washers into the kitchen.
Oh, man.
So we can only do one at a time.
I will definitely want to fix your plumbing.
Thank you.
That's something we can tackle because you have to have a laundry room that functions for you.
We would love
Yes.
that.
When you have this many kids, laundry is a big deal. So if we want this home to work harder for these guys, we have to make sure that the laundry is going to work for them too.
This is not a lot of space for a family your size. I can only imagine how you use this space with all the kids in the house.
Okay, so we have a large table. We seat 14 in here. And so we have birthday parties here, graduation parties here, every holiday, so Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, is at this table. Everything opens up right here. So I have, if you want to see, I have
Oh my
all my
gosh.
file cabinets, and then you can't walk through here because these are open.
We want to make sure that it's not just a beautiful kitchen, but it also maximizes every square inch.
So everybody wants a microwave that hits you in the face. And if you notice, like, you can't really stir.
This is actually illegal.
It's
Actually too low. You're not allowed to
Yeah.
have anything this low over the range. I can see that this would be a very simple fix and something that you could turn around right away. If we push that back where all those pantry cabinets are and do actual built-in cabinets, we can add some counter space, and with this extra width, we could fit a proper peninsula or an island, and all of a sudden your kitchen would be transformed and it would function so much better.
Yes, I agree.
Me too.
Another red room.
This house has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms that are in really great shape, and the backyard is just spectacular. we need to focus our attention on the main living areas, the kitchen, living room, family room, and laundry.
So how much are you looking to spend?
So we have about $95,000. We received an inheritance a year ago. We were looking at possibly getting maybe a larger house or staying here. To be quite honest, we asked the kids, hey, would you like to move to a bigger house? You know, and moving to a bigger house, we said you can have your own rooms, you know, you wouldn't be so many people in one bathroom. And they said, but this is our house, Mom. This is where we want to come home to. This is where we grew up. We want to stay here.
The kitchen would be great for Crystal. She does everything for her family.
We can tell how much you love this girl right here.
You work your butt off to make sure you can provide for the family. So I think you guys are this amazing duo. You don't need a new house.
Right.
Right.
This is a beautiful home.
Thank you.
James got a little emotional when we were talking about the family and staying in this home. And you can really see this is something they've wanted to do for a very long time. They want to do this for the kids, and that's why we want to help.
Everything they do is for the greater good of the family, and I love to see that.
When we're all done, can we get you to model in the exact same positions that you did when you were 4 years old?
Absolutely.
There's a lot Jonathan can do with $95,000, and I think while he's working out the design plan, we should actually go look at a house that can be some inspiration for you. I want to show you some ideas for a kitchen that could work for you guys.
Okay, great.
Great.
All right,
Thank
it's
you.
going to be fun.
I can't wait to remodel this model home.
17 years worth of stuff? I don't know.
I'm ready to say goodbye to the kitchen. What do you guys think? Yes.
Me too.
Now is when the real work begins. We have to tear open these walls and see exactly what we're dealing with. Then I can present a couple of design options that'll work for Crystal and James. But if they're putting their inheritance into this renovation, I really, really want to make sure I get it right and make this place perfect for them. I need a show of hands. Who is ready for this old carpet to be pulled out? Exactly. It has lived its life. You're dressed like contractors. You look pretty legit. Do you think you could handle pulling out the floors?
Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
All right, good. I can't think of a better way to kick off this reno.
Don't be afraid to get dirty.
No, I'm not.
I mean, these kids grew up here. The family did not want to move. They chose to stay, and now they're all pitching in to help make this their own forever home. I love it. Yeah, it definitely feels really dark and closed in this kitchen, so I'm excited to see new cabinets, new everything.
We never took the cabinets down because these are the cabinets I grew up with. I just don't want to smash them.
Give me a hug. We're gonna make this kitchen even more beautiful than it already was, and we're gonna make sure you make lots more memories in it.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. I don't feel like we're really saying goodbye to this home, but we're saying goodbye to some of the things that just needed to go away to make it better, to make our lives better.
There we go.
I'm excited about the new future that we have.
Everything, including the kitchen sink. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? What? It's just a floating pipe? What on earth is going on here? See that?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Wow, that's bizarre.
absolutely, yeah.
We have to have supply lines run inside the wall. That is not how we plumb a kitchen. This is not a good start.
All new.
Plumbing work had been done.
19
What
years
would have
ago.
been before we moved in?
That might affect our options and our budget because we have to have supply lines run inside the wall.
Why do you think they would run a line underneath your cabinets?
Cheap. It's a cheap way to do it.
Okay.
And it's sort of a shortcut. Let me go shut the water off at the street, and then we'll cut it here, and we'll pull it back, and we'll see what we're dealing with.
Having to reinstall plumbing into the walls kind of ran through my mind, like how that was going to affect our budget, if that's going to take away from what they're able to do in the design. So yeah, that was a concern.
Now it's time to see if we can carve out any more space in this kitchen. Are you willing to punch a hole in your house?
Yes,
You are?
yes.
After all the years of telling the kids not to put holes in the walls.
Hang on.
All right. Let's take a peek. Stand by. All right.
Space.
It's literally just a giant hole. There's not even ductwork or anything. Oh, hi. Oh, wow. We can absolutely steal some more space for your
Oh,
kitchen.
that'd be awesome.
Yes.
We'll clear all this out. I'll start working on some designs, and we'll present it to you as soon as it's done.
All right,
All
awesome.
right.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Thanks.
James and Crystal's house is about as country as you can get, and they say they want to go modern, but that's a big change. Now, they've trusted us with their inheritance, and I want to make sure we give them their forever home, so I want to take them by a house that's actually modern to see how they react.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes, I like the flooring.
Yeah, they have a tile floor throughout. You have more of an open flow with the kitchen. Does this kitchen speak to you?
Oh, yes, this is beautiful. For me, it's like being in a candy store.
When you look at the granite and you have that veining that you see, or you have a clean white quartz, what's more your style?
Quartz.
This is
Yes.
beautiful, but I like the clean lines, the modern look of the quartz.
Okay.
Because I would love to have quartz. I love the shaker style cabinets. And I love that the cabinets go all the way up, so it gives you more storage.
Really?
And look at the sink. I had no idea even sinks could be made like this. So
Oh, the
you could
undermount?
just, yeah, so you could just wipe everything in. That would be awesome.
Notice I have lots of elbow space for stirring.
And no microwave hitting you in the face.
Exactly.
And maybe what about a pot filler on the back walls?
Pot filler would be amazing. Remember, with our large family, I'm carrying big pots of water.
Anything we can do to make this the perfect kitchen for you, we want to do it. Come on around here. This living room is a little bit bigger than your current living room, but what are some elements that jump out to you that speak to you in that modern style?
I really enjoy that the furniture is simple. It's always been a dream of mine to have a modern home, just not something that we could do.
One other aspect this house has that does fit your style, very similar to your home. Come on over here. Could you picture your red room looking like this?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's nothing like showing homeowners a house finished the way they would want it to inspire them for their own place.
You want to be able to close off that space, right?
Yes.
Yes. We could use this room not only to watch movies as a family, but also as a guest space. That would be great.
This is awesome. I've learned so much to take back to Jonathan about function in the kitchen for you guys, flow, style. We're all on the same page for what modern means now.
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
You guys are going to love what Jonathan pulls together.
All right, Crystal and James are all in for a big transformation.
They want an open flow in the kitchen with lots of counter space and possibly an island. They want modern kitchen finishes and conveniences to match, and they'd like some flexibility in the family room.
I've got everything cleared out of Crystal and James' house, and we have a lot of space in here, and I have ideas flying, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Before I make any design option decisions, I want to make sure we figure out what's happening with this wonky kitchen plumbing.
Oh my goodness. Look at this web of pipes.
I did not expect to see this.
This is a hot and cold mess. Decades of patchwork plumbing that all has to be replaced, which is going to be expensive, but we can't leave this problem underneath Crystal and James' forever home. So I'm getting my plumber out to figure out exactly what's going on.
The flooring in here is a patchwork of old carpet and some newer laminate, but it all has to go because one of the keys to making this whole living area feel larger is unified and consistent flooring throughout. And creating this extra space in the kitchen is going to make a huge difference. Now we just have to decide on the finishes.
We are ready for inspiration.
Crystal and James want to throw traditional to the curb, and they want to go modern. So overall, I think the direction we're looking at going with this is perfect.
Crystal loves
The color blue. So this is Hale Navy. Hell yeah, it looks great. That could be good. If we're closer to white for the cabinets, do a nice contrasting color with something blue like this, the navy. What do you think about maybe going a little darker for the backsplash?
I really like this, actually.
That would actually look good with the white or the navy.
I actually like that even the basket weave, the tile is a little bit gray and blue.
The countertops, she wants zero maintenance.
I took her out shopping. We know she loves quartz, but I wanted to find her the perfect look, and we found it.
So the one that reaches out to me the most is this one.
Why?
It's got the sparkle, and then it also has some of the blue.
I'll put together some options, we'll present it, and then I think we're golden. Or blue, we're blue.
We're blue, yes.
This is gonna be a beautiful kitchen, and it's like that saying for weddings, you know, it's gonna have a little something new, a little something blue. Isn't that?
And quartz countertops.
I think that's the saying.
Yeah, that's the same.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is amazing. This is huge.
It's a little different.
Doesn't
Good
look
job.
anything like-
How did you enjoy the inspiration tour that you did?
We loved it.
We loved it, yes. The movie room was great. It just needed a bigger TV.
Exactly. Just needed the bigger TV. The ideas that you got from that place, I think it sort of opened up your mind to the possibilities here.
Yes.
Well, with all of that and all the feedback that I got from you guys, I've come up with a couple options, and I want to dive right in because you have two things that you said are extremely important, but they kind of contradict each other.
Okay.
Coming up, we present Crystal and James with two very different options for their forever home.
So the challenge is, with the square footage we have, we can't have everything. So we have to decide what's more important.
Crystal and James, two options for their forever home renovation.
Option number one.
In the family room, getting rid of the red walls, adding engineered hardwood flooring, and updating the existing gas fireplace with built-in cabinetry will give this room a modern and inviting feel. For movie nights, blackout blinds, plenty of seating, and a big wall-mounted TV. For overnight guests, the couch will be a pull-out bed and will add doors for privacy. The flooring will flow right into this front area, which will be your new dining room, with a striking accent wall, massive table, and bench seating. You'll have a fresh and open space, perfect for all your family celebrations. In the kitchen, we'll borrow space from the laundry room to max out on square footage. Navy cabinets go here, and for some striking contrast, the rest of the cabinets will be white. All new stainless steel appliances and a large cooktop with pot filler will put the joy back into cooking. With a brand new extended countertop, a dramatic backsplash, open shelving, and a huge new island with a drop-down table, Thanksgiving for 20 will be a breeze.
I love that idea.
So option number one is right at the top of your budget at $95,000 and 6 weeks, and we'll freshen up the front of your house so it looks just as good as the inside. Now, option number two checks off something else that you said was very important.
Instead of taking extra space from the laundry room, we'll rethink the kitchen. Cabinets, countertops, and appliances are all the same as option one, but along this wall, we'll swap out the open shelving for full cabinets. Plus, instead of an island and extended countertop, we'll add a peninsula so you can have more storage, food prep space, and extra seating. We'll keep your dining room and living room where they are, but a new modern light fixture, sleek new furniture, and much needed decor will tie the spaces into the new design.
I like that option a lot.
$95,000, and it would take us about 5 weeks to complete, and you'll still get the same exterior and family room makeovers as option one. The challenge is, with the square footage we have, we can't have everything, so we have to decide what's more important, the dining and kitchen space or the TV viewing areas.
And remember, both options are the same price.
The beautiful kitchen, big island, love the idea, love the larger dining room.
That's the big toss-up. That's a beautiful kitchen to entertain in, but then option two gives you two living spaces to entertain in as well. So what do you think about that?
The kids are at that age where they need separate spaces, and we could use both of them to still entertain our friends and family.
I like the idea of option two just because I think it would be really nice to have a dedicated space for the grandchildren when they come.
Do you want to go for option one that gives you the larger kitchen, or option two that gives you the two TV areas?
We're gonna go with
option number two.
Hey! All right. Well, trust me, you're still gonna love the kitchen. You're still gonna love the transformation of the main floor.
We've dreamed about this for years and years and have wanted it, just wasn't able to. And this has just been a wonderful opportunity. Never thought anything like this would ever happen to us, and being able to have our whole home renovated and be prepared for our future.
Plumbing is going to be one of our biggest challenges with this reno because we've got a big repair job to do in the kitchen, but we also know that the laundry room has an overflow problem, which is really not good.
I just can't believe they've been functioning for years. They have two washers and dryers, but can't use one of the washers because of the overflow issue.
Well, and that's the problem. I think if we're gonna fix the washers and dryers, then I feel like we should just fix the entire laundry room. That would mean a lot to her.
Swapping out the cabinets?
Everything. I think let's make it more functional, make everything built in properly.
I kind of feel we just need to sort of rip the Band-Aid off. Oh, it feels so good.
With all the kids they have, if anyone deserves a free laundry room upgrade, it's these two.
Here we go. I think we got it. Hey! we tripped the breaker, but we got the cabinet.
I think a surprise laundry room makeover is going to make Crystal and James's day. Myself, I don't need to be surprised, but I love giving surprises to other people.
Oh, I am planning the biggest birthday surprise for you now.
For me?
Just because I know you don't like that.
Is it because it's also your birthday, so it's like a self-surprise?
Yes, it is.
We aren't able to move any walls for this reno, but there's a lot we can do to improve the flow and update the look. One easy fix is raising and squaring off the dated archways.
Why don't we pull the mantle and surround off?
Crystal and James are going modern for this renovation, and right now, the fireplace in the family room is anything but. So So we're smashing out what's there and starting fresh.
It's a whole new house. Mission accomplished.
There we go.
And the plumber's here. He had a chance to scope out the laundry drain to figure out what's causing the flooding, and as suspected, the double washers just didn't have the drainage capacity they needed. So he's pre-cut the floors because we've got some work to do.
Well, it was never originally designed for all of this. And that's why we're having problems putting it all through one single drain, 2-inch drain.
Once we put our new flooring in, once we have our new cabinets in, we cannot have a problem. So this pretty much all has to be redone. Underneath the slab needs to be rerun. And we'll replace that tangled mess in the corner to get everything running through the walls. But everything will be brand new and everything will work.
Yes.
Why don't we break up the floor? What is this?
We just lift that out with a screwdriver.
So I don't need to use a jackhammer for any of this?
No, it should all pop up with the breaker bar.
OMG, how have I not been doing this for like the last 20 years? This is just gonna be too easy. I love this trenching technique that we'll use because they cut the lines in the way they wanted to go. They had like a little key that they pulled out and then we can get right under. No jackhammering necessary. Everything comes up like a puzzle. I love learning new tricks of the trade. 1, 2, 3. This is a method I will be using more of. Nice. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Ready?
This is gonna make a massive difference for Crystal and her family. She'll be able to run both washers and even the dishwasher all at the same time. It's costing a bit more than we expected, but it's worth every penny.
I've been tossing around a lot of different ideas about how I want to create privacy for this second TV viewing area, make it a bedroom when they have extra family come to visit, and the pocket door is the perfect solution. The trickiest part is always hanging the door.
That's why we bring the tall guy.
Day to day, it's wide open, doesn't get in the way, because if it was a barn door, it would be on the surface, and that would affect the TV location. You have like an identical twin brother who can be a bit of a pain in the butt, then you just, peace and quiet.
Coming up, we celebrate this big renovation with a big party.
Yeah. Papa invited.
We're working hard to turn Crystal and James' house into their forever home.
We did not need to tear out the fireplace in that side room. We wanted to make it aesthetically pleasing, but we also wanted to take some of the bulk away.
We spent a little more on plumbing repairs than expected, so in the family room, we're gonna go with white shiplap for the fireplace cladding. It's affordable and it looks great for anyone who's gonna use the space.
Well, this is meant to be a flex space, somewhere where their kids can stay when they're in town, or somewhere they can have the whole family together to watch movies. Like Cinderella's slipper, will it fit?
I do. I just want this room to be super inviting. This is where their guests are going to be, and this is the second TV viewing area, but we don't necessarily have to stick to a super modern theme or anything. This will have a little bit more of that country tone.
No super modern and no super red.
Just clean your edge up if you blow that out.
Is there a tool for that?
Yeah, it's called a twin brother. All right. This is actually what the tile is going to look like. And this will continue up around the fireplace, too.
This gray up against the white looks stunning.
I love how we're stretching a budget here with a cool feature, but it's not costing us a lot of money. The ceramic tile, the shiplap, these are all elegant touches that they're gonna love.
This is something that's gonna blow their minds. Oh my gosh, night and day.
Crystal and James love the color blue, but there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. We're toning down the blue on the inside, so on the outside, we're following suit.
Crystal did love the color on the exterior of the house from before. That light blue, though, was a little bit dated, and I'm glad she was open to trying something new.
She still gets that subtle, soft undertone of blue, but now it's a lot more beautiful. And with the new railing, which I've just ordered, and then painting out the shutters black, which will match the hardware.
The black contrasting against that gray base for this wall, it's gonna look amazing. Refertilizing the grass here, it's gonna be lush and green and beautiful.
Both the house and the lawn will be lush. James and Crystal will be so happy.
Now you just brush.
Yeah, you roll.
I roll, you brush. Crystal and James have lived here for 17 years, and they've invested a large inheritance into making this their forever home. This reno is a very big deal for them, and we want them to love the outside as much as the inside. So their curb appeal is going up 10 notches.
Back inside,
We officially have resolved all the plumbing issues at Crystal and James' place. They can now simultaneously run 2 washers and not flood the house.
Laundry room is set, the kitchen is set. Also, we're ready to put down the floors. I think this is perfect with the modern aesthetic that they want to go for, but it sort of contrasts beautifully with all the white that will be throughout.
well, it's still warm and inviting.
Doesn't it feel nice, though, to be at this phase? Because all the dirty work is done. Now we can just start adding the pretty.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. All the dirty work isn't done, but we're almost there.
It's like a weight off your shoulders, right? I'm here actually. I'll take that weight off your shoulder.
Take some of mine, too.
Give it up your shoulder. Good. Now that I'm busy with all this weight, I'll let you guys do the flooring. Okay.
Did he just put it back on us?
All right, let's get to work. The mid-tone wood floors look beautiful. They'll contrast the lighter walls exactly the way we want to.
And I think having as much traffic as they do in the house, going with something that's a little more natural, not a high gloss, and a mid-tone is just going to be easier for wear and tear.
Crystal and James had a mix of old blue carpeting and old laminate in these rooms, and I think replacing all of it with an updated, consistent look is a great way to bring the spaces together.
Once we get the floors in, we can do our baseboards, kitchen cabinets, counters, backsplash. This is where we start to see that tidal wave take it to the finish line.
We're renovating James and Crystal's main living area because they want to live here forever and they need their home to work better for their big family.
They chose option 2, which means we're giving their existing living room a big facelift, and we're installing a barn door so that the family room can also be used as a guest space.
If you have as many people as they have using the house, you want to be able to shut off the distractions.
What do you think? Do you like the more sophisticated look for the barn door?
I do.
Yeah,
I think it's a good-looking door.
Once we router in the lines, it'll make it look like the shiplap that we have on the fireplace. All of a sudden, it'll draw that through, it'll tie it together.
And then we'll take 3 of us to pick it up.
It will.
It's solid.
The barn door is the perfect amount of separation from the 2 living spaces. 1, 2, 3, and... Now, if they want to pull out the bed and use that flex space as a bedroom, they have that privacy for their kids. Or they can keep it as a second TV room. We needed privacy. Goodbye.
Yay! We don't see any more Drew.
We're getting really close to the final stages of this renovation.
Everyone loves the flower man.
Oh, yeah, bring a little color into our lives.
How's it going?
Good. We're almost done here. So the brand new posts were able to slide right over top of their original post supports,
nice.
Which saves us quite a bit of money. The railings, though, are going to look great. I went with black spindles to tie into our black shutters, black hardware.
I mean, this house has been in limbo for quite some time.
Did you say limbo?
Let the professional come in. It's important to always be limber and ready to limbo at any time. All right, the tile, I'm sliding. Okay. Oh, God.
Knee down. That's a
By the
fail.
way, the grass looks really, really good. Nice and full.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
all
mud
the-
on my knees. I'll hit the garden. I'll
right.
plant some love with these flowers. Oh, good job. This brings me back to the days when Mom would have us help her in the garden.
Nothing adds to the curb appeal like a little color in the garden.
Love it. What makes this work special for us? This curb appeal isn't just for real estate photos. It's not for buyers. It's for Crystal, James, and all their kids.
Yeah, so that they can see this place and feel proud that they come home to it every day.
This is definitely changing their house, the aesthetic, but it's also changing the neighborhood.
Oh, I bet the neighbors are going to love the look of the new front.
This renovation is getting to a point where the spaces are truly coming to life. In the kitchen, the cabinets are being installed, and the new quartz countertops that Crystal has been dreaming about are looking amazing. A brand new, way more energy efficient sliding door is going to cut their heating and cooling costs and match the totally updated interior. When Crystal told us that her laundry room would flood every time she tried to use both washers at once, we knew that we had to fix the plumbing. But what they don't know is that we're giving the space a full makeover.
With all their kids, grandkids, and foster kids, this is probably single-handedly going to improve their lifestyle and free up time the most. I just love this wasn't a huge expense for us because we kept the same flooring. In fact, the stone was all offcut from the kitchen, so we didn't have to pay a bunch for that.
It's awesome. Just let me take this.
So just do one side at a time?
No, we got two rows. We got 2 walls. Let's save some
Yeah, but we only
time.
have one bucket here. I'll take that then.
I got a secret, and it's a laundry room. This is gonna be good.
They don't know what's coming.
I gotta do this dance when I surprise them with it.
Should we both? Let's get something in sync.
We got a secret,
They
and they're
don't know
gonna
what's
love
coming.
it.
Oh, I gotta work my lyrics. Okay.
Ta-da!
Wow. Oh, look at this. Like nothing tops this. This is like a dream.
This year, to create James and Crystal's forever home, we changed just about everything in their main living areas.
Everything, including the kitchen sink. Oh, hi.
They needed big improvements to better suit their huge family, so we found some precious extra space to give them way more square footage in their main living area.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
We fixed all the drainage problems so the laundry room is fully operational. The new kitchen finishes will be a dramatic upgrade. The family room now doubles as a proper guest space, and the living room is open, modern, and the sleek new furniture will bring it over the top.
All right, tuck that right back. Looks good.
Yes. Oh, no, we still have pillows and throws.
Well, we know how much they love blue.
Yeah, before I think it was maybe just a bit too much.
And it feels so relaxed as well. Right-sized furniture pieces for this space. We have that open flow to the dining room.
Before the living room, it was cramped with old dated furniture. It felt very country. Now it feels fresh, still cozy, but it has more of that open vibe they wanted.
This is gonna be what puts it over the top.
I'd rather bother like filling my pots with the pot filler.
You should really not use that accent anymore.
Jolly good.
I feel like this is just the perfect kitchen for the nicest family.
Mum's the word.
There is so much more space in this dining area and in the kitchen because we got rid of those closets, that wasted space where the ductwork and the air conditioning was. Everything now feels more comfortable.
They have more space, they have more storage, and they definitely have more style.
This is family-style dining at its best.
We started out with a budget of $95,000 for this entire renovation. Repairing the plumbing and drainage issues in the kitchen and laundry room cost a little bit more than we expected, but we were able to save money with our economical fireplace makeover. Plus, we freshened up their laundry room because we wanted to give them a special surprise. So, it all came out in the wash. We stayed right on budget.
It's not often that we get homeowners who have had professional photos done with such vivid color, because this is gonna make a great gallery wall.
Well, this is what it's all about. I mean, the family right there, I think this reveal is gonna get emotional.
Let's get them.
Wow.
You might walk by your house not recognizing it. Ta-da!
Wow. Look at the lawn.
Yes.
It's so green.
Green.
I don't think it's ever been this green before.
A lush green grass
Yes.
lawn. Trying to remember how it was before. I know you had the blue that you liked before, but this transformation, this is the nicest house on the street now.
It is.
And then a little bit of bold accent. Look at the spindles on your railing there.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Love it.
I feel like you're in shock.
I know, I am. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. So I love the plaid pillows. Like, those just go. There's even a new flag. And I've never had flowers there. This is beautiful. I really love it. You know, I feel like it's Christmas morning. Just let me in.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, would you like to see inside?
Yes.
Yes, we would really like to see inside.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. When I walked in the door, I was shocked. Like, I don't know what I expected, but it was so much more.
How do you feel?
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, I love this. I would love to, you know, just move home and be able to enjoy this and not have that old country look from back in the day. It's like having a brand new home.
It's still a country home at heart. It's like us. We grew up in the country. Can't take the country out of the fella, but you can take him out of the country.
Yeah.
You have a modern space now, and I think it's absolutely beautiful.
I love the flooring. It looks really cool.
The flooring is absolutely the best.
Knowing that you have a lot of kids coming through here, extremely durable. I love that you see the grain in
And
there.
this is wood floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've never had wood floor.
Who gets the long portion?
There you go.
My kids.
There you go. Have a seat.
Look how many people we can fit, and you still have space for a few more butts over
See?
there.
Yeah.
All you guys can be cozy in here, and if you decide you want to have somebody in the TV room over there, you can have the other room used for TV as well.
Perfect.
I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want to go and see the TV room, or do you want to go through and see the dining room kitchen?
Oh, dining room kitchen, no doubt.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Wow. Like nothing tops this. This is like a dream.
Finished a 6-week renovation on Crystal and James's house. They loved their new front exterior.
Ta-da!
Wow.
And the living room.
It's like having a brand new home.
But there's so much more to see.
Wow.
Oh, wow. There's lots of memories around this table. Lots of birthdays, lots of Christmas mornings.
I'm glad we were able to keep your original table because it's hard to find a table this big, this beautiful. But now how does it fit in with the rest of the space?
There is more space.
I really like how the chairs are lower because it gives you more space. And I love the Edison bulbs. Those are amazing.
You needed to have a better flow in this space here, and I think it looks great. The casual seating in the kitchen, and look at your new cabinets.
Wow.
Wow. Like nothing tops this. This is like a dream. This is exactly the countertops that I wanted. Exactly. And I love that it's wide because I can be over here prepping things and kids can be sitting there. I can be serving, breakfast, or we can be making, at Christmas, we make cookies together. We roll out cookies so like everybody can be around now.
When you can picture yourself actually doing things like that in a space, that means we got the space right.
Yeah, you got the space right.
I mean, you did have your peninsula before, if that's what we could call it. This is more storage, it's more depth. You have the seating on the back.
I guess we never thought it could be that nice.
No,
we never really thought.
Picture it like that.
Yeah, we didn't at all.
You go tour model homes and stuff, and this could be our house.
Yeah,
but
we had no idea that could actually be our house. We have this beautiful hood here, pop filler. Look at that.
You asked, we delivered.
Yes. I did not expect this backsplash, which is just blowing me away all the way to the ceiling. Cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, the microwave used to be here. It's there now.
No longer hits me in the face.
Amazing.
And then look at these beautiful blue cabinets.
Those are cool.
Love the blue cabinets.
Yes.
And love the knobs. The knobs are amazing. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Wow. That is deep.
Yes, that'll be perfect. And those are self-closed too. I love how we gained all the space on that side by taking out the closets, because now we can get through it, and a lot of people can get through it. I don't think people realize how many people are in this house. I mean, not only did we, raise our 8 children here, but we've had, over 30 foster kids. And they would just line up.
Now you're going to be, serving like this when you walk through here because you got all this space.
Absolutely.
James, how does it feel to see the love of your life so happy here?
Overjoyed.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Everything now was designed with you guys in mind.
Thank you. And we don't have to move. Like, we really, really wanted to stay here. And that was huge.
Yeah.
Well, that was the dream for us, too, to make sure that you guys could stick with this house that's really a great house.
Who likes surprises? I do.
But Crystal does.
She does.
So we've now got your washer dryer hooked up if you want to see everything works.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh, my. Oh, we had no idea.
Surprise!
Oh, this is amazing.
You see Crystal's reaction when she walked in? She's like, wait, what? What?
What's happening
What?
here? Yeah.
Oh, and my favorite tile ever. This is the prettiest laundry room I've ever been in.
Who would have
That
thought a
was
laundry room would
amazing.
bring a tear to James' eye?
We had a laundry room, and it's like a hotel there now.
Yes,
I mean,
it's
yes.
absolutely beautiful. Had not expected that in any way.
That was a shocker.
I love it.
Not only can you run both these washers at the same time, you can also run that sink and the kitchen sink and everything, and you will never have a backup problem again.
And the dishwasher?
And the dishwasher.
And the dishwasher.
Flush some toilets too, whatever you want to do.
We could not run the dishwasher on the days we did laundry.
You spend so much time in this space here, so not only do we want it to function better with working appliances, but also I want it to be a space that you enjoy aesthetically being in.
I don't think anybody has the dream laundry room but me now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh, look at our pictures. Oh.
What
Oh,
do you
my
think?
goodness. Look, honey. Look. For you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You like it?
This is the movie room of our dreams.
Yes.
Doesn't look anything like it did before.
The red, you missed the red?
Nope.
The only
No.
red you need in here is the popcorn machine, which was actually the hardest part of the renovation because Jonathan did not move it from its spot.
Just eating the whole time.
He renovated around the whole.
Not just the movie room, but also you can have any of those family come and visit because this is a pull-out bed.
Awesome.
Wow.
And that's exactly what we needed because they always had to stay somewhere else. Oh, yeah.
My grandkids will love this.
Absolutely. Thank you, thank you. This
let's
is
shift in.
perfect.
I love the idea of having this secondary space that completely closes off on both sides.
Wow.
Wow, so we can close this off completely
Wow.
and allow for guest space as well as doing a movie room for our family.
This is the original fireplace
Yes.
with a
Yes.
makeover like you wouldn't
A
believe.
huge makeover.
That looks
You
cool.
Hit those red bricks.
It doesn't even look like the same fireplace.
No.
No, not at all. And I love the mantle. There's enough room to put 10 stockings.
Yes.
So that was important to me.
That
Yes.
natural wood tone. This is one of those country sort of tones. It's a little nod to something traditional. This is what I love.
Yeah.
Yes.
But up against the white, it feels beautiful.
Look at those pictures up there.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's all about?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
exactly what it's all about.
Best family photos ever, I have to say.
Thank you. Best family ever. I've really been blessed.
The only way we can test how amazing this family home is going to be is to get all of them in here. Why don't we get
Absolutely.
everybody in
Let's do
here
it.
and celebrate and just have a bunch of fun?
That would be great.
All right,
Love
let's
that.
get 'em.
Thank you.
Well, this is quite the experience, having all the kids coming back, walking through the house, and the moment they come through the door, everyone's smiling ear to ear. They love it.
Cheers and giggles and laughter, and that's what it's all about. Who's going to come back from college early so they can sleep in this room?
Definitely, that's me.
Who's never going to college because you're not going to leave?
This is a forever home, not just for one person or a couple. This is a big family with lots of kids, and I'm glad that everyone's going to be happy here for many years to come.
They deserve it.
Who else wants popcorn?
Drew's also fired from handing out popcorn. Look at the mess he's made on the floor.
I plead the fifth. It wasn't me. Crystal and Jane, yeah, popcorn fight. No popcorn fight. I got Crystal in there. What should we pick for the first movie? Because I'm staying for that. Comedy, I love to cry. Here, I shall lift you over.
Somebody black out the windows, I will close the door, and let's get it going.